Wonderful friends, welcome you all for evening classes on Yoga Vasishtha Maha Ramayana Adya Shankara Grantha Prashnottara Ratnamalika and Sankshipta Skanda Puranam. In Yoga Vasishtha Maha Ramayana, we are seeing SATSHAASTRA NIRUPANAM, the eighth SARGA of third Utpatthi Prakaranam, in which to the question of Sri Rama, Sri Vaashishthaji very strongly recommends and says that the Shastra which I am going to teach you is sufficient enough to have Brahma Jnana and Moksha. Everything is contained in this. But you have to be in the deep Shraddha, regularity, sincerity, that will be sufficient. So, in this small chapter of 17 mantras, 10 of them we saw, remaining 7 we'll see. If time permits, go to the ninth Sarga also. Loka Sevadi Vyaktitva Vikasa. Through this is our goal, and while doing this wholeheartedly, we are requesting the Brahma Tattva, Ishvara Tattva, Jaganmata Tattva, Devata Gana, Guru Gana, Shastra Gana to be with us, to bless us, to empower us. Let us start with the Mangalacharana shlokas like every day. Om 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 Sahanavavadu Sahanau Munaktu Sahaviryangkaravavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्व वेदान्ताः सच्चास्त्राः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। ओम शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्य कृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ओम निधये ओम श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने। ओम तस्मै श्री गुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे। विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहं। तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्री गुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः। पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आवेश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरभिकलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने। यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये। ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यास वामदेव नारदादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषद योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहास संतवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्तिष्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातन धर्मे संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृतेषु संप्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्मपुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृ देशधर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। वशिष्ठादर्शिभ्यो नमः। योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। तृतीय उत्पत्ति प्रकरणं सच्चास्त्र निरूपणं नाम अष्टमः सर्गः। श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच श्रीराम उवाच श्रीराम उवाच श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच। Now Sri Ramji's question of seventh mantra. Mind you, dear friends, what we are doing here is every shloka, every padartha we are seeing, vakyartha we are seeing. Thus, there is one great punya and joy of studying every shloka of this glorious text. The, the result of it has its own unique thing. Other than that, through each of the shloka, when the meaning is known in continuation, what's being asked, what's answered, how that knowledge is helpful not only to Rama, to every one of us, especially those who want to spiritually grow. All these clarities we are getting. If all these necessities are not there, the Guru himself would have not told Vaashishthaji. The Valmiki would have not written all of that. He would have edited and removed. After every edition is done, most essential things alone are put in this Ramayana of 32,000 slok. So never have the doubt. In today's world, people are so busy in so many things, therefore they don't have time. They want to have everything instant and cut short. Let them do that. But we will do this way, whichever the text we take up, every shloka, adhyena, ananda we get. That's our way of doing in our ABC Divine channel. Summary giving and all of that, let others do. We to go through every shloka so that the joy is there. Sri Rama Uvacha. See the beauty of the shloka. Atma Jnana Prabodhaya Shastram Shastra Vidam Vara Kim Nama Tat Pradhanam Syad Yasmin Jnate Na Shochyate. So, Shastra Vidam Vara. Shastra Vettavame Shrestha, the best among the knower of all the Shastras, O Guru Vasishthaji, Atma Jnana Pramodhaya, Kim Nama Tat Pradhanam Shastram Syat, for the awakening into Atma Jnana and get moksha, among all the Shastras, which is the Pradhana Shastra, Mukhya Shastra, isn't it? The Pradhanata Mukhyata is everything is contained in that. The Sadhya Vastu told, Sadhana told, the preparations are told, pitfalls are told, and then how to sort out them are told, explained through all yuktis, taking all the examples with lots of patience. And one of the best thing about the best Shastra is repetition of the sublime thoughts. In that way, Kim Shastram Pradhanam Atmajnana Pramodhaya, for awakening into the Atmajnana and get moksha. Atmajnana, Brahmajnana, same. Which is the Kim Nama Tat Pradhanam Syat. Good one, important one, necessarily, definitely helping one. Yasmin Jnate Nashochyate, having gained the knowledge from the Shastra, one should permanently cross द ओशन ऑफ संसार और शोक और दुख. सो शोक सागर, संसार सागर, दुख सागर पार करने वास्ते परमानेंटली विच इज द बेस्ट शास्त्र. किम प्रधानम शास्त्रम नाम. तो श्री वशिष्ठ जी सेइंग, श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच. He is recommending his own shastra which he is going to teach honestly. And like every of the author, when he writes his book, in the preface only, he writes from where he got prerana to write this book. What is the whole content of it, isn't it? Which are the sources from where he has got, and what is the purpose of that book or content, subject matter, and then for whom it is addressed to, what are the benefits. Generally, in Adi Shankara's all Bhashyams, we see that he writes about the Anubandha Chatushtay. अधिकारी कौन है इस टेक्स्ट के लिए, विषय क्या बताया इसमें, संबंध क्या है बिटवीन वक्ता श्रोता एंड द सब्जेक्ट मैटर, फल प्रयोजन क्या है. That way here also Sri Vasishthaji tells what he is going to tell in the subsequent 28,000 shlokas. Is the best of all shastras. You need not go anywhere. It's not because I am telling, but because the content is that Sakshat Brahmadeva given and the Sara of all Shastra. That's what he says. Let us listen. So, listening to this particular shloka and meaning should inspire us to committedly listen, study this Shastra, understand Sadhya Sadhana, follow the sadhana, reach the Sadhya, the moksha. Right, friends? Sri Vasishtha Uvacha, Shri Vasishtha Uvacha, Atmajnana Pradhananam Idameva Mahamate Shastranam Paramam Shastram Maha Ramayanam Shubham. So, we chanted in this tune. Now, Vachana Rupena, if you chant the same mantra, it is like this. He Mahamate Rama Atmajnana Pradhananam. In the givers of the Atmajnana, idameva paramam shastram shastrana. This alone is the supremost shastra among all shastras. What is its name? Maha Ramayanam Shubham. Shubham Maha Ramayanam idameva shastranam paramam shastram आत्मज्ञान प्रधानानाम. आत्मज्ञान देने वाले शास्त्रों में सर्वोच्च उत्कृष्ट शास्त्र यही है. What is its name? महारामायण, which I am going to tell you. Already, lot of topics are covered. Your topic is Vairagya Prakaranam. Then I taught you exhaustive MOKSHA Vyavahara Prakaranam. Now we are seeing Utpatthi, then Sthiti, Upashama, Nirvana. This Maharavana Shastra containing all this is best. Atmajnana Pradhananam Pradhanam Shastram. Then इतिहासोत्तमाद् अस्मात् श्रुतात् बोधः प्रवर्तते सर्वेषाम् इतिहासानाम् अयं सार उदाहृतः. Chanting is done. Now, how to see this in the Vachana Rupena? Ki itihasa uttamaat asmat. From this uttama itihasa, which has really happened, and between you and me, the discussion going on, itihasa uttamaat asmat, shrutat, just asmat shrutat. Just by listening to this only, bodha pravartate, the awakening happens, the experience happens. That's why sarvesham itihasanam ayam saraha udahrutaha. Among so many other itihasas containing so much of the tattva and all of that, this is called sara of all of that. Best thing is what? Shrutat bodha pravartate. Itihasottama asmat shrutat. If the adhikari is uttama, while shravana kala eva bodha atmanubhuti pravartate happens. So you need not go here and there. Luckily, what you want is Atmajnana. That is given to you right away here only through this Shastra. You need not go anywhere. कभी कभी लकड़ी ना कहते हैं तेलुगु में जो धागा रस्सी आप ढूंढ रहे हो वो आपको वही मिल गया. इसका अर्थ क्या हुआ? वो बहुत लंबा तार है जिसको खींचने से सारा मिल जाता है. आप ढूंढने लगे तुरंत आपको वही मिल गया, आपको हाथ को वही लगा. వెతకబోయిన తీగ కాలికి తగిలింది. Means what you want is here and now available. Lucky some punya atmas, Guru Deva Anugrahita Bhaktis with Shuddha Antakarana. Whatever they want, immediately they get it. Some unfortunate fellows are there, exactly what they need or want. Other than that, everything is available. So here and now, from my own Mukharavinda, you will get the best of the Shastra. So it is to Rama, to all of us, that this Yoga Vashamaramana Shastra is Shastramanam Uttamam Shastram Atma Jnana Pradhanaya. Right? Right? Now continue. Shrutesmin Vangmaye Yasmat Jivan Muktatvamakshayam Udeti Swayamevat Idamevati Pavanam. Mantra is chanted. Now, how to study this? Ki Shrute Asmin Vangmaye Yasmat means why I am telling you this Shastra is great. Yasmat. Why this is so? Because Shrute Asmin Vangmaye. When you listen to this Vangmaya Shastra, when I speak from my mouth, Jivan Muktatam Akshayam Udam Udeti Swayameva. Akshayam Jivan Muktatam Swayameva Udeti. Akshayam, never diminishing, imperishable, Jivan Muktatam, liberation while living from all bondages, Swayameva, by itself only, Udeti is awakened, or it is arisen, or it will rise. मतलब क्या हुआ इन अवर लेमन्स लैंग्वेज टॉक अब नहीं चाहो तो भी आत्मज्ञान हो जाएगा इफ यू लिसन टू दिस शास्त्र स्वयमेव उदित अस्मात् वाङ्मयात् श्रुतात् Prabodha Swayameva Udeti. Itself will come. Just listen, that is enough for you. There are some things like that. Listen or consume, both were taken care. This is like that. Shrute asmin vangmaye asmat jivan muktatvam akshayam udeti swayameva. By itself the jivan muktatva will come by listening. Means what? The teaching itself will be so powerful, one thing. Second is, beautifully, the theme, subject matter is repeatedly told that itself becomes the required manana and nididhyasana. श्रवण से ही श्रवण मनन निधिध्यासन तीनों कराते हुए गुरु महाराज he takes us to the अनुभव. That's why स्वयं एव जीवन मुक्तत्वम अक्षयम उदेति. You get to that imperishable permanent जीवन मुक्ति. Ataha, therefore, idam eva ati pavanam. Therefore, this is the purer and the purest, best among all the Shastras. By listening only, you get the moksha. So, Shruti asmin vangmaye yasmat jivan muktatvam akshayam udeti swayameva. Ataha, idam eva ati pavanam. Wonderful, isn't it? Yoga Vaashishtha Ramayana, only few fortunate ones even come to know that such text is existing. And you and I are lucky from almost 13 months, every day we are studying it. Acha hai na? Fortune. And then we are studying other Shastras also. We are busy in so many other obligations also. And our Antakarana has to be of the highest level for it to become so much of tapasyas we have to do. That is why we might have not got full benefit of this Shastra studied so far. But then, mind you, we are on the path. We are doing our best. Sri Ramji knows it, Vaashishthaji knows it, Valmiki ji knows it, Vishwamitra ji knows it, Vamadev ji knows it, Narad ji knows it. They all will bless us. We will definitely, though slow, will be matured, both in understandings, in convictions, and then following sadhana, reaching the goal. अतः इदमेव अति पावनम. Therefore, this is the best among all. सुनने के टाइम ही जीवन मुक्ति में आपनोति. Then the next one. Sthitam, very good. स्थितमेवास्तमायाति जगदृश्यं विचारणात् यथा स्वप्ने परिज्ञाते स्वप्नादेवावभावना. How the Jivan Mukti comes? By experiencing the Brahman. What about the Jagat? That is what he said. Sthitam eva astamayati jagat drishyam vicharanat. While listening only, whatever Guru is speaking on that, when you do the vicharana, the entire jagat hote hue bhi astamayat ayati nahi rahegi. This is what we have to understand the meaning of Jivan Mukti or Jagan Mithyatva or Brahma Prapti. Stitameva, the Jagat will be seen, yet Astamaya Ayat. The glory of Vedanta is जगत होते हुए भी नहीं रहना. अभी क्या है, नहीं होते हुए भी है ना. और ब्रह्म का भी होते हुए भी नहीं है हमको. आफ्टर ज्ञानम नहीं दिखते हुए भी है अनुभव में. स्थितमेव अस्तमायाति जगत दृश्यम विचारणात्. एग्जाम्पल, यथा स्वप्ने परिज्ञाते स्वप्नादौ एव भावना. Swapna, Indrajala, all of them. When we come out of that Swapna, you remember Swapna, but we know it is not real. When we come out of Indrajala, we talk about it, we just get excited about all that experiences, yet we know that it was not real. And people talk about the movie, reviews when they come out on the first day, every channel will take it. They speak good or whatever about the movie, but then everyone knows that it is not real. Underline this. Sthitameva astam ayati jagadrishyam vicharanath yatha swapne parignyate swapnado eva bhavana. Swapnado swapna parignyate bhavana. After seeing the mirage as only sand, still it is seen like water, but we know it is seen but not real. So too, sthitameva astamayati jagat means for the vyavahara the jagat will be there. But paramarthika drishtena it is not there. For the Ajnani, Vyavaharika, Paramarthika, both is Jagat. Therefore, he is lost. For a Jnani, Jagat is there only Vyavaharika, not Paramarthika. Why? He has realized the Paramarthika Adhisthana Brahma. The Ajnani has not realized. The Jnani has got that experience. Therefore, Sthitameva Astamayate. You see ornaments, still you know there are no ornaments. Gold alone is real. So the absolute actual truth is realized. That is why, remember, when it's a Jivan Mukta Sthiti, doesn't mean all upadhis get burned into ashes a second or the whole Jagat disappears. No, nothing changes outside. What changes is our knowledge. And what is that knowledge? Earlier, remember, 1,000 times we spoken. Adhishtanam is forgotten, Kalpita taken as real. Now, Adhishtanam is realized, Kalpita is given Kalpita value, not real value. And all Vyavahara happens only in Kalpita. Therefore, Vyavahara also is Kalpita. In the pure Brahman, the Upadhis are not there, Upadhika Vyavahara is also not there. Abiding in this self plays the play with the Upadhi. Sthitameva astamayati jagat drishyam vicharanat yata swapne परिज्ञाते स्वप्नादो eva bhavana. When the dream is, we wake up from the dream, we still remember the dream, but we know the dream person, the dream relations, dream health, dream disease, dream objects, dream possessions, dream people, dream world, all interactions that have happened. Remember, we remember it, but we know it is not vastavam. है ना? In dream we might have flown in the sky or space. होता है ऐसे भी सपना आता है. ऐसा सिनेमा देखकर सो जाओगे तो then you get up, you remember acha that dream came, but do you take it as real? So many sukha dukkha happen in the dream. In here this text will come in the future shlokas. In other texts also it will be told. Swapna mein swashirachedana swapna also comes, that my own head is cut, but still I am alive. But when you wake up and see, head is intact, although empty, but still at least it is there. Hmm? This is an example given. Okay, when this Shastra is studied, the Brahman is realized, Mukti is obtained, Jagat though is perceived, yet not taken as real. Therefore, Vyavahara will be there, but not the Samsara. Vyavahara will be there, but not the Bandhana. Vyavahara will be there, but not Labhahani, Sukha Dukha, Jaya Parajayadi Samsara. Beautiful, na? This text glory is saying, this Shastra is SATSHAASTRA. That Nirupanam Vaashishthaji is doing by saying about its glory. Really, it will be Nirupita when we study the whole Shastra. We are going to do so. Now, some more glories about this Satshastra, Yoga Vasishtha Maha Ramayanam. He continues in few more slokas. Yadi hasti tadanyatra yanne hasti na tat kvachito imam samasta vijnana shastra kosham vidurbudha. He has not spoken about it, but the entire thing is in his Mastishka, Vasishtaji. In advance, he is telling. It's not like that. A book is written by him, it is printed, it is given in the hands of Rama and everyone, and he is now releasing that book and speaking about the contents and their glory. जैसे आजकल किताबों का रिलीज होता है. Somebody writes the book, presents it to some great expert observers. They go through and give all suggestions, improvements. The author incorporates them, and those people write their own comments also. With that, the book is printed, ready to release. On the day of release, program is organized. Then the book is spoken about with its contents, all of that. Then it is released in Talia. This all prasanga is looking like that, but Vasishji has not yet spoken about it. It is all there in his Mastishka. So, knowingly, the glory of this text or the Jnanam is giving. Shows his honesty. He knows it, that is his capacity, capability, and he is going to give it. It is his honesty. Vasishthaji. Now he says, Yat iha asti tad anyatra. Okay, here is Yoga Vashtama Ramayana. There the 1,000 textbooks are there. Whatever is there in the Yoga Vashtama alone is there in those 1,000 books. Yat iha asti tad anyatra. इसमें जो है वही सब जगह पे. And in that, if there are 10 books, each of the book will miss other 9 things. But Vasishtha Yoga Smaramana has got all the contents of all the 10 books. Yet यह अस्ति तद अन्यत्र. जहाँ यहाँ जो है वही दूसरी जगह पे है. And also yet न यह अस्ति न तत् क्वचितो. Something which is not here, you will not find anywhere else. है ना? कोई कोई दुकान होते हैं शहर में, वहां तो सब मिल जाता है, और नहीं मिला तो और कहीं नहीं मिलेगा. बस वहां जाओ, आपको मिल ही जाएगा, मिलता भी हो. About every item there is something, some special shop. मिठाइयाँ वहां जाओ, आपको ऐसा ना मिलेगा. या एनी इलेक्ट्रिकल थिंग्स, दैट शॉप यू गो, यू विल हैव इट. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक थिंग्स. So whatever is here alone is there other places. If something is not here, then you will not find it anywhere. And there is nothing which is not here. So yat iha asti tad anyatra, yat na iha asti na tat kvachit. Nowhere else. Then imam, this one which I am telling you, Yogasmaraman, samasta vijnana shastra kosham. Kosha is dictionary or encyclopedia. समस्त विज्ञान शास्त्र का कोश. So the jnanam is all worldly knowledges. Vijnanam is the Brahma jnanam. So samasta vijnana shastra kosham. In this way, buddhaha viduhu. The wise people all know that this is going to be the samasta vijnana shastra ka kosha. At one place it is contained. Encyclopedia of all vijnana. So Brahma Nirvachanam will be done. Maya will be told. Jiva Ishvara Jagat will be told. Srushti Sthitila will be told. Jagat Utpatthi Adi will be told. Bandha Moksha will be told. Sadhana, Adhikari, bandhana karanas, everything. Samasta Vijnana Shastra Koshamidam. Buddha Havidu. So you need not refer to any other text, go anywhere else. See that Vaashishthaji's confidence about his own text. And it is true. When my treatment or medicine is perfect, I will say that, yeah, I have best knowledge and to the best of my knowledge ability, I am doing it. But then patient collapse, that is his prarabdha, मैं क्या करूं? I do to the best of my knowledge is best. But better than best is always Ishvara is there, his prarabdha are there. I am treating कुछ मेरे को भी कुछ हो सकता है. A spiritual medical doctor who talks in this language. I have best of the anatomy, physiology, pharmacology, medication. I have done my best. No doubt about it. He should, with this treatment, should get well. If not, he has not responded. That has different causes which are not in our hands, not in my hands. Everything, I am not God. Only God has everything in his hands. Sa ekah jalavan ishate ishanibi. We are not jalavan. We don't have ishanibi. He cannot do ishate. So beauty of this shloka is ki imam samasta vijnana shastra kosham vidur muda. All wise people know this to be the encyclopedia of all vijnana shastra, the adhyatmika jnana. Sara jot contents we spoke now. Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara, Bandha, Moksha, Srushti, Sthiti, Laya, then the Upadhis, then Maya, then Antakarana. All the topics which are required, they are all given here. Samasta Vijnana Kosha, Brahma, Swarupa, Brahma, Tatastha Lakshana. Where do we go wrong in our contemplation, etc.? What is the right thing to do? Anything you name, सब आपको यहाँ मिलेगा. चिंता ही मत करो. यदि अस्ति तद अन्यत्र, whatever is here, that alone is everywhere. Yet na iha asti, na tat kvasitu. If something is not here, nowhere it will be there, and everything is in this. Then imam samasta vijnana shastra kosha. Kosha. Kosha means container. Pada kosha means dictionary. Mantra kosha means all mantras are there in it. So Vijnana Kosha means all the divine knowledge is contained in the Shastra. Okay. Now what we have to do? Yaidam Shrunayan Nityam Tasya Udara Chamatkrute Bodhasyapi Param Bodham Buddhi Buddhireti na samshayah. So Yaidam Shrunayan Nityam Tasya Udara Chamatkrute. So Udara Chamatkriti may be addressed to Sri Rama or the one who is daily studying, listening to this Shastra. For that person, Bodhasyapi Param Bodham Buddhi eti. The intellect gets the Bodha of all the Bodhas, the Param Bodha, na samshaya. Means Bodha is about Brahman, that's only one. But the quickness with which it is understood, the clarity with which it's understood, the conviction that which is gained, the inspiration that's born out, the initiative that is taken, and the result that's obtained, in every one of them, it is best if you study this Shastra. Isn't it? Like in the world also, products are there. All are same. अब चावल है 50 40 30 रुपए का भी है 50 का भी है 60 का भी है 100 120 साबुन भी है 30 रुपए का भी होता है 300 का भी होता है द अदर डे इन एयरपोर्ट आई आस्क्ड कितने का है साबुन 850 रुपए में साबुन का 850 रुपए मैंने कहा पूरा दुकान है क्या नहीं नहीं ओनली वन इट इज लाइक दैट different levels are there no everywhere there's qualities in this you know mangoes not that every tree will have the high quality some trees are best one otherwise bus amrod you can see any of the thing in this world In the same way, this Shastra is such one. Yes, ya idam shunyat nityam tasya udara chamatkrute. What is udara chamatkara of that fellow? He is able to discover that interest in him to nityam every day, listen and do vicharana of this text. For him, bodhasyapi param bodham buddhi eti. So his intellect will have the better vision and outlook, understanding about the truth because of the kathas that are given, because of the simplicity with which it is taught, because the yuktis that are employed, because the upamana that are used. See, we have seen in this or earlier sarga, 6th May, 7th May, देखा है कि नहीं? Those 2 3 thoughts so clearly told. One, that only when Jagat Asatta Nirupana is done in us, thus we reject it, that the Sat Brahma is realized. And SATSHAASTRA and Sadhu Sangama Parata, its role. How Spashta Rupena these things were discussed. Same way, Bodhasyapi Param Bodham Buddhi eti. Buddhi will obtain the best among the wisdoms. Na samshayaha. You know, like when you read the books like that of Pujya Gurudev or of Swami Vivekananda or the great Aurobindos or Sri Ramana Bhagavans, when you study them, the bodha which we get from the each of the word and sentence, and the other persons who have written books translated from other language, referring to 20 dictionaries, exactly what he is saying, that only we not understand, isn't it? होता है कि नहीं? Everywhere, like the way I am speaking. There's so many great Mahatmas. When they speak, the thought enters into the heart so beautifully. That is their highest experience. From how many lives they are speaking, how much of sadhana tapasyas they have done, how much of invocation of Ishvara Guru Krupas they have done, how much the Lord and Ishvara and Gurus have taken them as their instruments. Depending on so many things, the great Mahatmas there. वही तो हम तो अब ऐसे बोल रहे बच्चे आपके सामने सीखने के लिए अपने आप. So this line is bodhasya api param bodham buddhi eti. Eti means prapnoti. The buddhi will obtain the greater enlightenment, greater wisdom. Hmm? It's so in even like in schools, college also. Some professors, any subject, some of the mathematics, he teaches maths so interestingly to the children. उनको पता ही नहीं चलता 1 hour how it has passed. And most complicated, intricate sutras also he will so beautifully explain. So too the literature lecturers, professors. The toughest poetry is Sanskrit, Kalidas, Abhignana Shakuntala, Mruchagatikam, and Kumara Sambhavam. These are all very tough Sanskrit texts of Kalidasji. Kumara Sambhavam, Mruchagatikam, Abhignana Shakuntalam, there are a lot of. Now he will chant them, separating the words so beautifully one by one. He, while listening only, the students have understood half of it. That professor is like that. Some other professors teach in such a manner, they have understood nothing. महाराज गुरु हमने कुछ नहीं समझा. He said मैं भी नहीं समझा. फिर क्या करें? रट कर एग्जाम लिखो. पर अच्छे मार्क्स नहीं आए तो कोई नहीं, घुस जाओ कोई रिजर्वेशन कैटेगरी, मिल ही जाएगा. बोधम एति बुद्धि बोधस्यापि परम बोधम. Wonderful thought, no, it is. Is it not inspiring? यैदं शृणुयान् नित्यं तस्य उदार चमत्कृते बोधस्यापि परं बोधं बुद्धिरेति न संशयः. Buddhi obtains the best of the knowledge. So I am giving so many examples to say here Vaashishtha is the highest order Brahmanishta Purusha. And when he is teaching to Rama, and that also the knowledge which he gained from his own Pita Brahmadeva, in all aspects the best. Like I gave you the examples of the doctors or even civil servants, born to a great, highly scholarly, educated family, studied in a highly renowned college and schools, taught by the best of the professors, went for the best of the trainings and coachings. No, their quality will be of that type. हर जगह होता है भाई. Even a car drivers learning from the great driving learning schools or इधर उधर देख के सीखने वाला. So to a cook, a chef, whatever you call, highly esteemed institution, somebody learned his way of cooking, and the pilots, everyone have the quality, and engineers and the students coming out of the IITs and all, they're of different quality. Engineering college, they not bad, but not the best also. Here also, bodhasyapi param bodham buddhi iti. Na samshayaha. Never have any doubt. Ya idam shunyat nityam. The one who is listening to this Yoga Vasmarayana regularly, every day. वेदांत निरंतर सुनते रहना है, तभी जाकर बुद्धि में ज्ञान आएगा. Done. We are left with now 1, 2, 3, 4 slokas. This, yeah, we can do. पढ़ लेते हैं. यस्मै नेदन्तरुचये रोचते दुष्कृतोदयात् विचारयतु यत्किञ्चित् सच्छास्त्रं ज्ञानवाङ्मयम्. See Vashishthaji's toughness and audacity. Like, you go to a branded shop. How much is this kerchief? He says 5,000 rupees. Or 500 rupees. Kerchief 500? हाँ, we provide that quality. मैं तो सोचा kerchief 20, 30, 30, 40 में आता. 30 क्या? 15 में आएगा. देखो रेडी में बेच रहे. जाओ वहाँ. 15 में 2 मिलेंगे आपको. Like, they sell 4-in-1 bed sheet, 4-in-1 bed sheet. Yes, you really buy it. After 1 month, that fellow comes. Who sold it? You fight with him. You said 4-in-1. What happened to this? You will also discuss it. What happened? Tell me, mother, Mataji. आपने 4-in-1 करके इतने 300 में भेजा मुझको. क्या हुआ? मैं जब खरीदा था, ये था बेडशीट. क्या था? हाँ, ये क्या था? हाँ, बेडशीट था. या फिर क्या हुआ? आफ्टर 1 wash it became लुंगी साइज. या द नेक्स्ट वॉश इट बिकेम तौलिया. गुड. लास्ट में क्या हुआ? छोटा कर्चिफ हो गया. फिर 4-in-1 हो गया कि नहीं? बेडशीट, लुंगी, टॉवल एंड कर्चिफ. वही तो कह रहा था मैं. So Vasishtha ji is saying in that language, he says, Yasmai na idam tu aruchaye rochate. Yasmai aruchaye idam na rochate. For a tasteless fellow, when this great text doesn't taste, see that strongness. Yasmai aruchaye idam na rochate. Why? Dushkruta udayat. उसका कर्म फूटा है. दुष्कृत उदयात. Is most unfortunate fellow. That such a great text, it is not tasty to him. How many times we got this type of feeling? Ki best of some eatable from good shop you bought. And you took to somebody's house, friends or किसी को. And those people के ना ऐसे ना भासी वाले खाना उनको आदत होता है. Such a good quality one when you give, they put face like that and say it is not tasty at all. It is so disturbing to you. The best of the ghee se bana hua you take, and they eat only those other type of things. They don't like dushkrita udayat. Give him first class nice quality cloth. नहीं 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 हमको बस कॉटन चाहिए. अब what can you do? दुष्कृत उदयात यस्मै अरुचये idam न रोचते. For a most unfortunate fellow to whom this most tasty text doesn't taste. Never mind. What to do? Huh? Vicharayatu yatkinchit satshastram. Let him go out of this class, take up and do study of whatever the class text he wants. There's so many वहाँ रखा हुआ है. Let him study. We have no objection. है ना? Vicharayatu yatkinchit satshastram jnana वांग्मय. This can be put both ways. इतने हो लोअर लेवल कुछ भी पढ़ो हमको फर्क नहीं पड़ता. मैं क्या करूं? अरुचि है वो, दुष्कृतोदय है. हायर लेवल में क्या है? नेवर माइंड यू आर दुष्कृति, यू आर नॉट फाइंडिंग टेस्ट इन इट, स्टिल आई एडवाइज यू go and study some Jnanavangmayam, some other Satshastram which you are capable to understand. There's so many plenty written by so many authors. I cannot force you. So he is giving highest words he is using to inspire. Yet if somebody is not inspired, full freedom is yours, go. But help yourself. तो यस्मै न इदं तु अरुचये रोचते दुष्कृत उदयात् विचारयतु यत्किंचित सच्छास्त्र ज्ञानवाङ्मय. So many other things are there. So many other shastras. Okay, that's how. Now the last but two. जीवन मुक्तत्वमस्मिंस्तु श्रुते समनुभूयते स्वयमेव यथा पीते निरोगत्वं वरौषधे. See the examples as we are discussing same. कि अस्मिंस्तु श्रुते, इसको तो अगर पढ़े तो मीन्स तुलना, कंपेरेटिवली इफ दिस शास्त्र इज हर्ड जीवन मुक्तत्वम श्रुते समनुभूयते. by listening only samyak anubhuyate, doubtlessly completely beautifully perfectly experienced but जीवन मुक्तत्व स्वयमेव. You need not put any extra effort, just listen it. Example, यथा पीते वरौषधे निरोगत्वम. When the best of the medicine is consumed, देखते देखते how the roga goes away. So for the bhava roga, samsara roga, janma marana roga, dukkha roga, the yoga vasishta shravana is the sarvotkrishta aushadam. और सुनते सुनते ही सारा बंधन कट जाएगा. You get the moksha अनुभूति. जीवन मुक्तत्वम अस्मिन् स्तु श्रुते समनुभूयते स्वयमेव यथा वर औषधे पीते निरोगत्वम अनुभूयते. The best medicine taken, how the roga goes away. So to very good energetic food taken, how the energy. So to best of the yoga pranayama done, how the body is fit and healthy. Number of examples. So to a very highly qualified, intelligent person you go, full confidence he'll give, full best of the advices he'll give you. सेम वे इसको इसको पढ़ोगे तो सुनने के टाइम ही आपको मोक्ष हो जाएगा. नथिंग टू डाउट अबाउट इट. ओके. श्रूयमाणे हि शास्त्रेऽस्मिन् श्रोता वेत्येतदात्मना यथावत् इदमस्माभिः ननोक्तं वरशापवतो. श्रूयमाणे हि शास्त्रे अस्मिन्, अस्मिन् शास्त्रे श्रूयमाणे. When the shastra is being regularly heard, श्रोता वेत्ति एतद आत्मना यथावत idam. By himself, effortlessly, this Brahma Vastu, the Shrota, while listening the Shastra, obtains. Asmabhihi, as we are speaking. Nanu Uktam Vara Shapavat. Just like a Mahayogi Siddha Purusha, when he gives the Vara, immediately that is fulfilled. So too, when he gives the Shapa, immediately it is executed. He takes the water, your behavior is like a dog, बन जाओ 10 जन्म के लिए कुत्ता. He जो देखते ही he'll become dog only. Or I am blessing here with you with all the jnanam or all the buddhi, all dhanakanaka sampada. Just like that it happens. Pratyaksha anubhuti as it happens of Varan Shapa Bhaya Siddham Purusha. So too Pratyaksha anubhuti to you or any Shrota of the Jivan Mukti anubhuti happens when this Shastra is heard. So Shruyamane hi Shastresmin Shrota Vetti Etad Atmana यथावत इदम अस्माभि ननु उक्तम वरशापवतु. वरशाप की तरह अनुभव मिल जाता. वरशाप का अर्थ ये भी होता है, if you praise someone, love someone, express that through words, instantaneously that joy comes. Or if you curse someone, become angry or humiliate, immediately the dukkha comes. Pratyaksha anubhuti at that very moment. Same way this shastra is heard, one will experience the Brahmanubhuti, Mokshanubhuti. That's the glory of this Shastra. Therefore, Sat Shastra Nirupanam. Now the last mantra. देखो आज मैं भगा रहा हूँ टेक्स्ट को, अदरवाइज ईच श्लोका कैन बी स्पोकन फॉर 15 20 minutes by taking examples and all, but the content is understood, that the glory of the Shastra is told to inspire us so that we continue every day coming, listening to this Shastra, get that knowledge. Finally, Nashyati Samsruti Dukkhamidante Swatma Vicharanaya Kathayaiva No Dhanadana Tapashruta Vedai Tat Katanodita Yatna Shatena. See the way of Sangita Yukta Shloka. Nashyati Samsruti Dukkham Idante. Te idam samsruti dukkham nash. This your samsara dukkha gets fully destroyed. So Atma Vicharanaya Kataya eva. By the Atma Vicharana Katha which I am teaching you in this text. That is enough, your samsara dukkha goes. And this is only by this Atma Vicharana Katha which I am going to tell you that the samsara gets destroyed, not by any other ways. What are the other ways? Na dhana dana tapa suta vedaihi. Not by earning dhana, nor by giving the dhana in dhana, not by any tapasyas done, any of these Shravanas are done, even Veda studied and Vedokta Yajnayagas are done. Tat kathana udita yatna shatena. Veda kathana udita yatna shata means Vedokta hundreds and thousands of yajnas, upasanas also you do, tapasyas you do, other Shravanas you do, dhanadana you do. With none of them, this samsruti dukkham, samsara dukkham can go away. No. Only by Atma Vicharanaya Kataya. This Katha which I am teaching you, by which you do the Atma Vicharana, through which the Atma Anubhuti, Satya Atma Anubhuti, Tattva Atma Anubhuti, Brahma Atma Anubhuti, when you get it, then samsruti dukkham idam nashyati. That's what we saw in all our Adi Shankara's texts, in Gita especially. He says, Sarva Karma Sannyasa Purvakat Atma Jnanat Eva Samsara Hetu Shokamoha Nirmulam Samula Nirmulam Bhavati. Not by Jnana Karma Samuchaya. How much we studied in Gita Bhashyam? More than 10 days we studied. In the Sambandha Bhashya before 11th mantra. Jnana Karma Samuchayavada Khandana. Here also he says, not by any other Shravana, any other Veda Dena, and what is said in that Upasanas, Karmakanda, Yajnayaga, not by other Tapasyas, nor by Dana. Only through Atma Jnana, gained through Vicharana. Because Atman we are already. Everything is Brahman only. But through Vicharana, the Avichara Kruta Kalpita Rupanama Adi are rejected. The Avichara Krita Kalpita Rupanama Rupa Jagat is eliminated, or Drashta Drishya Bhava is eliminated. The Druk Swarupa Brahman is realized. In that there is no Bandhanam, Mukti. Just like in Mandukya Visa, by knowing the rope as rope, the snake created fears called samsara go away. Not by trying to kill the snake or push away the snake, कुछ भी करो वो जाएगा ना संसार. सद्वस्तु का ज्ञान होने से कल्पित वस्तु चला जाता है. And all dukkha is in kalpita jagat only, not in the sadbrahma. Just like fears are there in seeing snake, not in the innocent rope. So only the knowledge of rope, apprehension of rope as it is the remedy for fear of, for the removal of snake and its fears. So to the samsara dukkha goes away only through Atma Jnana. That we are telling in this text. Iti, in this way, Arshe Rishi Prokta, who is the Rishi? Shri Vaashishtha Maha Ramayane, Vashishtha Bhagavan given Maha Ramayana, Valmiki written in the book form by Valmiki Maharshi, Utpatthi Prakaranam, the third Utpatthi Prakaranam among 6 Prakaranas, SATSHAASTRA Nirupanam Nama, to vehemently proving by Vaashishthaji that this is SATSHAASTRA, Ashtama Sargaha, thus concludes the 8th Sarga. Very quickly we have done, it could have done more, but हमने 4 दिन 3 दिन लिए, it is काफी है. Now we will be seeing the ninth Sarga, Paramakarana Varnanam is its name. It has 76 mantras. So every day 10, if you take 5 or 6 days, we can do it. What is it? Let us chant tomorrow, whole thing, and also study. Thank you. Om Shan Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Come to study the Hindi Prashnottara Ratnamalika in 5 minutes. Thank you.